I feel bad for people who have most of these books in hardcover and have to hold it like this. I don't even have the first one on here right now because my brother is borrowing it, but sit this down there. Just had to, like, feel that completeness. Anyway, it's March, everyone. March, and I'm wearing this, but it's also Pi Day, so happy Pi Day to people who actually know about that. Anywho, you probably already know what I'm going to talk about here, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to just talk about Harry Potter and how much I liked it, maybe a few things I didn't like so much about it, and whoa, my Goblet of Fire pages are like more yellowy than all of the other ones, and you can't even tell right now, but I'm sorry, I just noticed that. I was like, anywho, let's just get started. I'm just gonna start naming like sort of the answers to those questions that were in that one Harry Potter tag a while ago. But I'm not doing the official tag, which is kind of a while ago, but I'm just giving like my basic feels about the whole series. So my favorite book is The Half-Blood Prince, and it was the only softcover book of the series I owned that did not get the spine like messed up. So that was like a miracle. It was beautiful. So that's just part of the reason I love it even more. I finished it, I think, faster than any of the other ones, except maybe Goblet of Fire, but I still think I finished it faster than Goblet of Fire, I think. I can pretty much name from my favorite to my least favorite, but like some of them I'm still iffy about. Like I'm not completely sure. I have a really hard time placing them in a certain order, but I can say Half-Blood Prince is my favorite, and Prisoner of Azkaban, which a lot of people love, is probably my least favorite. And maybe it was because I saw the movie first and the book was kind of different in ways I didn't like. I didn't like the Ron and Hermione battle feud thing going on. I don't know. I just found it kind of annoying. But there are good things I like about that book. I love the size of it. It's like the perfect size book for me. Like maybe I could read a little bit longer, but like it's 400 something pages. That's like perfect right there. And I love the ending. This one has my favorite ending of all time. Of all the books, I mean. And of course, I'm not just saying I was happy because the book ended, but like the actual way the ending was done was amazing. So much better done than it was in the movie. I don't think the movie did this one right. I've seen this movie and the Sorcerer's Stone movie, and that's it. But I'm having a movie marathon with my friends this week because it's spring break. So then I will have seen all of them. I've heard the Deathly Hallows ones are the best. So I will find out. Besides that, all the other ones are really in between. At one point, Goblet of Fire was my favorite, but then I read Half-Blood Prince and that changed. I really didn't like Order of the Phoenix while I was reading it because it was so depressing, but then like afterwards, I actually realized there was a lot of things I did like about it, like the Dumbledore's Omni thing, and just the whole end sequence, even though, the one person died. Honestly, I feel bad because I didn't really care about Sirius that much. I didn't even necessarily like him that much. Like, I felt some sympathy for him because he just wanted to be around Harry and he couldn't. But besides that, I really didn't care for him that much. Like, the things he would tell Harry, I was like, no. One person I really liked, though, was Lupin, and he was so underrated to, like, the rest of the series. He was only really cool in the third one. And then, like, by the way, this video's gonna have spoileritos. And then he just died in the last one. I was like, what the heck? Him and Tonks? Why both of them? This is like Harry's parents all over again. They just had a child. That is not fair. So the question on who I would raise from the dead, it'd probably be either Lupin or Tonks. I want to say Tonks just because it's the mom. And baby needs its mother. But I liked Lupin a lot. Like, I was always just like, I got so excited when he came. I was like, yay, I get to read more about him. And yeah, so underrated character. My favorite characters, well, my favorite female character would be Hermione. But if not like her, because that's kind of an obvious answer, then I would pick Luna, because Luna's amazing. She was also one of my favorite characters. I actually didn't know if she was going to die or not. Like, for the most part, I knew who was going to live and die, besides, like, Lupin, Tonks, Fred, and so I wasn't sure if Luna was going to die or not. I was going to just, like, destroy everything if she did, so I'm so glad she's alive. I thought it was adorable that Neville became the professor. I'm just like, oh, that's so sweet. Like, I actually heard he died before that it did happen, so I was so happy. The Deathly Hallows is probably my second favorite book because it has, like, my favorite parts in it. The Severus's backstory is my favorite part of the entire series. Just hands down, that entire ending there, and then Harry goes to Voldemort to, like, lay down his life, and that is the best part in the entire series, for sure. And I also loved, oh my gosh, what are they? I don't even remember now. The only thing that bothered me about the Deathly Hallows was just, like, when, like, it was kind of the reason Ron was getting upset, because they didn't seem like they were getting anywhere for a while. I don't know. I just didn't like that the side characters weren't involved as much. If they were more, that would probably be my favorite book. But Half-Blood Prince, everyone was involved, and there was all kinds of stuff going on, and so that's why it's my favorite. And also, it made me not hate Draco anymore. I hated him with a passion. Books 1 through 5, I was like, why do some people are in love with this child? And you read the Half-Blood Prince, and you're like, okay. So I'm okay with him now-ish. Like, I still have my problems, but the actor, because I've seen interviews with him, he's, like, the sweetest person ever. And, of course, I'm exaggerating, because I'm in a fangirl mode right now. He makes me not want to hate him even more, which is great. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh, I just lost my train of thought for a moment. So, let's see. Okay, so about this whole, like, Bellatrix thing, I know a lot of people really like her. I'd get really confused. I'd forget who she was a lot, because I'm pretty much, she came in Goblet of Fire, I think. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really, like, I don't get why people liked her that much. Like, the villain I was the most aware of is Voldemort, and, when I thought Snape was a villain, too. Snape confused me, because I was pretty sure he wasn't supposed to be a villain. So when he was acting like a villain, half the time, I was just like, this doesn't even make sense, this is so confused. I was like, what is it gonna tell me that he's not a villain? And then it finally did, and that was the best part, like I just said. It was a really weird feeling when I actually finished the book series, because, like, a year ago, I didn't even imagine me reading the book series, and now I'm done with it, and I can't really believe I'm actually done with it. It doesn't feel real at all, and I'm kind of sad because it's like it's over, but I'm also kind of glad, because I'm almost on the bandwagon now, because everyone's been done with it forever, so, like, I'm with everybody. I don't have to worry about getting spoiled anymore, except I just haven't seen the movies yet, so, after I see the movies, I can go watch all those, like, videos where people take pieces of the movies and put them into videos and stuff. Like, I don't want to see too much of the movies, because, like, in itself, even if you already know what's going to happen, it still feels like a spoiler, kind of, but not really. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, or else I'm just going to sound crazy. But yeah, I can say good things about all these books, and the Sorcerer's Stone will always be just like that adorable first book that everybody loves, because it's you can't not love it. And I love the Chamber of Secrets because it's really adorable too. And I love the Goblet of Fire, though. I think that's also really a lot. It has to do with the ending, because I thought it was intense and I wasn't seeing it coming. And Cedric died, and I died because I realized I cared about him. And the Triwizard things were pretty cool. The only thing I didn't like about that was I thought the beginning was, like, a little too slow, like 200 pages of that or more, and I was like, can we, like, move on to them going to the school now? But I realized it actually was important, because, they had to go know who Crumb is beforehand, and, like, the whole Dark Mark thing and everything. Everything is important, everything. Even if it doesn't feel like it is, it probably is. So, yeah, that pretty much is what I have to say for now. J.K. Rowling, I do that a lot. This is actual sign language for JK, and I do that. So, yeah. Oh yeah, relationships. Okay, so Ron and Hermione, they make a great couple, though I was kind of like, I was iffy about it sometimes. Sometimes I was like, yes, I ship it, and other times I was like, maybe Harry and Hermione are a better couple. But I feel like they're just, like, really good friends, and so, like, I just love that, like, guy and girl friendship. It's adorable. And, sometimes Ron is just irritating, but then other times you love him. It's crazy. J.K. Rowling messes with your emotions, like other authors do, sometimes even more so, but yeah, I mean, I'm just ranting. This is just a rant. I hope you realize this. I didn't even think about what I was going to say. I just started talking. It's probably really obvious. You probably hear weird noises in the background, and I am sorry. Just Harry Potter is going on right now, okay? So yeah, we can just talk about it in the comments. Whatever you feel like talking about. So I haven't made a video in a while, but subscribe because I'm still here, and comment, share, like, whatever. Hope you guys have a great week if it's spring break for you. Woohoo, me too. And yep, I'll see y'all later.